to my YouTube channel, and I'm reaching out to all of you beautiful souls out there. Hello, my name is Starlight, and I just want to let you all know is I want to celebrate my birthday with all of you. So, because Starlight is all on her own this year, this is my very first year of celebrating my birthday. So before I get going as always, I hope you were able to get somewhere out in nature, like take a hike somewhere out in the woods, go out in the middle of nowhere. That's where Starlight loves to go. Make sure you bring a map with you or even take a picture. I don't want to see you get lost, but it is so important that you get out in nature. If you can't get out to a hiking place, I understand that does happen, is either, find a bike trail somewhere in your area where you can walk and, go take a beautiful walk. Get out with Mother Nature, Mother Gaia, with all the birds and bees and leaves and trees, So also, if you can't do that, try to find a park and, where you can spend some time out at a park. And, like if you could find one out of the city area, that would be better than the ones that are in the city. Because sometimes, you get some funky energy in the city area, But anyway, if you are new to my YouTube channel, welcome. You can find me on YouTube, and that is Starlight, and that's Kathy with a K, Dingman Starlight. So also, I know you can't really... I'm going to sit a little bit on the side here. This I wore, especially for my husband out there that is going to be watching me at some point today. But this is the dress I got for him. So I wasn't supposed to wear this right now, but it is my birthday. So I couldn't help myself but to wear it today because it had to go with this hat. So anyway, you could give this video a thumbs up, if you want to see a change in the world, or even better yet, be a change in that world, in this world. And so you could give my video a thumbs up. You could share my videos with a cat, a dog. You have bees. I had a bee that landed on me today again, So, Starlight loves honey. I ran out of honey, but I still got my honey though. So anyway, yeah, you could share my videos with your bees. Do you have any honey for Starlight? So anyway, besides sharing, you can subscribe to my YouTube channel. Plus, I have this bell here. You can push the notification bell. I will ring it. And also, whoopsie, is I am in a very happy mood. It's my birthday. I've been waiting all month for this day, and it's so funny. Whoops, before I get too carried away, besides subscribing, you can also leave a message down below this video. And you can follow me on Instagram, and that's at 1995 Starlight, or on Facebook at Kathy with a K, Dingman Starlight. So it is beautiful. When I woke up this morning, I did wake up really early in the morning, like around 1:30ish, but I ended up waking up for my real time. And when I woke up, I turned on my flat screen TV. It is so beautiful. The universe is awesome. God is awesome. I love the archangels. Yeah, I love you. But it was so beautiful when I woke up. It's my birthday, and today I am turning 25. No, really? Well, backwards. We'll just turn that around. 25 was my greatest age, though. 25 was when a big turnaround happened in my life. That's when the aliens started coming and visiting. That's when I got saved. I became a Christian, So my world did change in that year when I was 25. So, I am 25 forever. So I am very young yet, so anyway, when I did wake up this morning is I turned on my flat screen TV and I do listen to or watch tarot card readers. And there was one lady that I wasn't too familiar with, and the universe has been guiding me a lot with my what pops up on my flat screen TV from YouTube, and I'm like, okay, we'll just push the button. And it was so beautiful. First thing, the tarot card reader, said happy birthday. It just is so beautiful that I am not really that I am aware of celebrating my birthday with anybody this year. So this is the first time that Starlight is celebrating it by herself, and there's always reasons for that. And I don't eat cake, and that's why this candle is here. So before, because I want to take care of this candle, I don't want any accidents happening, is I am going to sing happy birthday to myself, and if you want, you can sing along with me. And I'm going to sing happy birthday to Starlight. Starlight is not eating cake. I'm not sure if I'm supposed to even eat ice cream because I don't do the sugar anymore, and I don't do dairy anymore, but I was eating ice cream all the time. So I don't buy ice cream anymore. So I don't do the cake anymore. But so I have this white, beautiful candle here. And what I'm going to do is just like what they do, I'm going to pretend this is a cake. And I'm going to sing happy birthday to Starlight, me. And then after I get done with this, then I'll start this video for this special day, a celebration. And I'm all bubbled over here with so much love flowing. So many things are, lining up for me. The stars are lining up for me. This is a very important time in my life. So anyway, I am going to sing happy birthday. Here we go. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Starlight. Happy birthday to you. Woo! So yes, today is my birthday. I am young, I'm not close to 100, so I'm not old. I am very young. I do feel more like 25 than, my real age. So would you believe it? I am really actually turning 52. I almost said 25 again because really I'm still 25. So anyway, I am going to make a wish. And it's kind of funny because I did make a video not too long ago about my wish is your command, and I don't know how many of you watched that or didn't watch that, but it was about the genie and how, a genie has, you can make 3 wishes, but today, because it's my birthday, I get 1 wish for today, and I can't tell you what my wish is, because if I did, then it won't be happening. So I do want this wish to happen, and it is already gonna. See, I believe in my wishes. And so I get 1 wish out of everything that I could possibly desire in my life right now. What would it be? So I'm going to make my wish. Okay. Universe. Okay. All right. I made my wish. And now you can watch me. This is not like a whole cake, but I get to blow my candle out. This is my birthday cake here without the sugar. So I'm going to make this wish complete by blowing the candle out. My, so be it. Amen. Amen. So be it. My wish is going to, manifest. So there it goes. There we go. I'm just going to let that, oopsie. Sorry about that. I'm going to scoot up a little bit, but I want to move this out of the way. And I can move this stand here out of the way. So be patient with me. So Starlight is going to scoot up a little bit more. There we go. Okay, so yeah, I'm going to keep this little cute hat on. Whoopsie, everything's always backwards when you do it in the camera. So anyway, I want to reach out to all of you, and I know it's, whoops, sorry, is even though it might not be your birthday, it's Starlight's birthday today. Happy birthday, yay! So anyway, is what I want to reach out to all of you is, because it is my birthday, is it is a time to celebrate for who you are, you know, and today I'm celebrating for who I am. And, you know, I bought this hat like probably about a month ago, and I didn't know what I was going to wear, you know, so this is my first time ever wearing this beautiful pink dress, and for my husband out there. And so anyway, is, you know, I want to reach out to all of you and to let you know how important you are to me, you know, like, and, you know, like, thank you for watching my videos. Thank you for supporting me, you know, like, subscribing, or even leaving comments to those out there that do leave Starlight comments. So I really appreciate this, what you do for me, because without you, I wouldn't be here. You know, the whole purpose is to reach people out like you know. So every day I have celebrated myself, you know, because this is my month, you know, but really you should celebrate about you every day, you know. You know, I did. I had a lot of thoughts throughout this morning, you know, like on what I was going to talk about today. And, you know, it just is, I am celebrating, you know, I kind of did this, you know, I traveled through time here a little bit, you know, and I am amazed of, and you should be amazed too, of sometimes we feel like we're a failure, you know, think that we're not enough, not good enough, you know. Sometimes we might judge ourselves, you know, hard in a negative way. But you know what you got to do is, like what I was doing this morning, is look how far you've come. You know, I am like the locust flower, really, I think I said that right. And that's how I feel, is they have a poem about that, and that's what it's so funny, the lady with the tarot card reader this morning, she said that, you know, that was me. And I'm like, you know, I knew that message was definitely for Starlight this morning at the time I woke up this morning. And then another person said happy birthday to me today, you know. So is that you really do, you got to really give yourself a pat on the back of all, you know, like, you know, like, I am celebrating for all the bad times I had in my life, you know, like all the challenging times that I've had through my life, and all the times that I didn't, like, where I lost hope, you know, but I got through, you know. You know, I'm celebrating the times that, you know, like I was homeless and without, and then I got a job and I got back on my feet. You know, I am celebrating for all the people that I loved that really truly didn't love me. How, you know, like, I realized that, you know, they were just a lesson in my life to, because the universe had something so much more for Starlight, you know, and I deserve to be loved, and you do too. You got to think of all the, you know, like the obstacles that you've, you know, gone through in your life, and the challenges that you've faced throughout your life. You might be facing something right now, you know, and just to let you know that, you know, you're going to get through. But, you know, you do have to do some work, though. It doesn't happen, you know, like, by standing around and not do anything. Action, you know. You got to act, you know, like, to really reach those goals and desires that you desire to have in your life. So, and that's what Starlight has been. I've done this my whole life, trying to figure things out, wondering why things weren't working right. So I have been learning a lot in this month of I've been learning a lot for years, but wow, I've gotten so many downloads lately of information and insights and more clarity in my life because I've been working on myself. I've been like, there's sometimes that, you might get distracted or things can try to distract you. Right now I have so many different computer issues that I'm going through. I write to people and, where they've hacked into so many different things where, like I write to people and then they're not responding. And I'm like, I don't think they really got my message or not, you know. So, but instead of me just taking all day and working on those kind of problems with the like my technical problems with my devices, my accounts, I am focusing on me, because sometimes things like that happens to say, ooh, alarms going off, Starlight, aren't you going to fix the computer problems and, like your account problem and this problem and that problem, and I've spent hours studying, checking out videos, trying to learn how to do something. But then I realized, what? It stole a lot of my energy because I was getting stressed out trying, the frustration that goes along when somebody's hacked into your devices and steal your identity, And if you've been there, you know what I'm talking about, where, there's people out there that they need help, they need, you reap what you sow, though, you do. When you do good out in the world, it does come back to you. It might not be at the time that you think. It's going to be at the very time that you really need it. So please don't go out and do anything wrong to other people, thinking that you're going to get ahead by lying to people, deceiving people, tricking people, hacking in their computers or devices. You know what? It's going to come back on you one day. It will, and there's, but when you do good, like there's people that do good out in the world and they think, nothing good happened back, but your time, it's here. It's, like right now with me, it's here. I've done a lot of great things out in the world, helping other people out. I do. I love people. I've helped a lot of animals out that have been, they were hurting or whatever, and Starlight's not afraid of the animals. I'm very good with capturing them. I've had birds, that might have got hit, by a car, and then, I found it, and that bird was scared of Starlight, because it was going through a lot, but I am very wise and very loving, where I found a way of capturing that bird, and, where the bird after a while wasn't so afraid, of me or whatever animal Starlight captures out there, so you gotta love yourself, and that's what I am doing today, is I love myself. And it's because of my husband out there. He taught me how to love myself unconditionally. And I do. I am becoming the greatest version of myself, and I still have lots of work. And I have not arrived. But I'm accepting those flaws that I have in my life. Sometimes things don't function well on Starlight. Some of the videos you might notice, but I have to change my way of thinking, in some areas, like my memory, my memory's getting better, So focus on what you want in this world and not on what you don't want, So I'm looking at all my notes. Yeah, I got notes all over here. Be positive. I have a huge heart for the homeless people. Sorry about that. So that's where my heart is. I love people. And I'm learning some very important things right now in my world, so make sure, you love yourself, be kind to yourself, and, be kind to other people. If you can, help somebody out and they're without, you know, um, really be careful of how you judge them and what your thoughts are, because you never know, like with the homeless people, and I don't ever wish this to happen to anyone, but if you are judging, homeless people, and, like you might think that, why they're the way they are, and yeah, there's a lot of, Starlight knows this, there's a lot of homeless people that, I do see, either smoke cigarettes or drink alcohol or, do drugs. But then I also look at, people that have jobs, they do the same thing, So what's the difference really if you can drink but then a homeless person can't drink? Is it good for them? More than likely not, but it just is going to be a lesson for them. So they have to accept their flaws, that they have in their life, by, you know, like, if they're getting drunk, where, you got to be careful because that, getting drunk and getting wasted, like they have on the liquor stores out there, wine and spirits, that sign's there for a reason. I've seen plenty in my life where people black out when they're drinking alcohol and they do crazy stuff to you and they don't recall any of it. But you know what? You wake up the next day and you're the one remembering everything, and they don't even, so it is a very very serious thing. Alcohol, like is not the greatest thing for you. Like wine, there's certain wines that is great for your heart, but you don't want to become an alcoholic. Starlight did drink a lot of wine before, but there's a certain kind that's good for your heart, and it's not like a horrible thing if you drink wine, but really to get wasted and get drunk, really, do you really want to go through that? So anyway, I do really love you, and yeah, I am celebrating, like who I am, like I am a new version of myself. That's why I'm Starlight, Kathy Dingman, my old nature, my old self, like I love her. She's gone through freaking hell, like there's one person out there that has heard different things that Starlight went through, so yeah, Kathy Dingman went through hell. She, I had to get an upgrade. She could no longer go through any more than what she already went through. So there's some of you out there that might gone through hell too. I did make a video, like, do you feel like you're going through hell? Some people say this is hell, like planet Earth. But you can make your life. Now, I wasn't trying to make my life like hell, but, I made, like not Starlight, but Kathy did it, Kathy made some poor choices, wasn't loving herself the way God really intended her to. Kathy Dingman, put herself in some really risky situations with men. Men was always the weak area in my life before, not now, but, I had to go through those things. Kathy Dingman had to, and now I am protecting myself, I am protecting myself from, like, not that just men are out there, but you got to protect yourself even from women if you're a guy. They're out there too, babies. They are. There are some women out there, they're just out to take from you, to steal from you, to lie to you, to use you, to abuse you, to talk behind your back, They're out there. So even if you're a guy watching my video, is that you got to protect yourself too. It's not just men that are out there that, that are, not out for your greatest good, So I've learned through Kathy Dingman a lot of valuable lessons, because if I loved myself before, I would have been protecting myself. I wouldn't have been going out, meeting men in the strangest areas, places. It's amazing that I am still here today to celebrate my birthday today.
So it's so important that you love yourself unconditionally, and, like to forget it, like don't be so hard, like to realize that we are not perfect. Nobody is. And you gotta love even the flaws. You're not gonna you're not gonna make the right decision all the time. The universe has been testing me, like to see like really where my heart is, to see where I am. And like I did, there was an event that I have on Saturdays, and I took a step of faith, you know, but the universe seeing that, hey, Starlight showed up every single Saturday for this event, whether anybody showed up or not. She was still there, ready to serve the people, ready to serve you like I am here right now. So and the universe does things to test us out sometimes. Like sometimes, you know what, you might have a weak area in your life. Your area might be like mine was before. Mine was always men. I love men, like, but now I love a special man out there, a deep diver out there, my twin flame, he's my friend, he's my, like, my husband, my king, he's my everything. But, he taught me about unconditional love. And you gotta love yourself, like, and you gotta love your flaws, understand that it's okay, Starlight, it's okay not to be perfect, so, the universe might try to test you out, and if you're a guy and, you might be lonely and you might miss that love and affection from a female, getting kissed and cuddled and, yes, yeah, of course, having sex. Don't we all miss that when we're without? It's normal. There's nothing wrong with that, to admit to that, hey, I miss to have somebody to love me, but you don't want it for the wrong reasons. There's lust and love, you know. So there's men and women that, there's some men out there, they're after lust. They don't want to get to know you. They just want to get their way, and then there's women out there that use sex as a tool to, like, hey, I'll give you something. What do you got for me? So you might get tempted. The universe might put a girl or a guy in your life to test you out. You say you want true love. You say you want unconditional love. You say that you want to get married. You say this, you say that. Like you go around and say, oh, I can't find the one. But then the universe sees that you're on a dating app and, 1111. That's so funny. So the universe will test you out. That's a confirmation there. It's funny. I've had the 1111 like every day, like so far. I lost count how many days in a row, but woohoo! So anyway, is that with with even a girl, like with me, the universe, how many guys the universe has put in my path, oops, and saying, like, trying to pick me up, for, like whatever, and I'm like, like, universe uses me sometimes in such a funny way, is that guys might be drawn to me because of my energy. I draw people into me on the streets because I'm out there singing and dancing, and I get men that come up to me and they're like, oh, I love your energy, yeah, they love the energy. And so it's funny how the universe can use somebody like Starlight, where they get drawn in, and then Starlight starts talking, and it's like, they're there, they, like, might desire to be with me, but really mentally they're blown away because they can't believe the things that came out of Starlight's mouth. So it is kind of funny, I might say stuff that puts them in their place, like the universe uses me as a funny tool, like to reach men that really need help. I ask the universe to use me and guide me, and then the universe does. The universe sends me out in places, and men get drawn to me, like to come to me, and then it's like And then I start telling them stuff, about becoming their greatest version. And I'm like telling them about my YouTube channel. And then, before I know it, is that they got somewhere they got to go. It's like, but don't you want to talk? So you do. You gotta. But my heart, I already gave the key, to my husband. I said there's only one, to my heart. I don't have a whole bunch of. I already gave my key to my heart away. You know. So I love him dearly. Is that because he did. He turned my life around. I realized I had to get an upgrade. That's how I am Starlight, and you might have to get an upgrade too. You can come up with a name, like think of a name that, like you like, or maybe you even have a name already that you like, but that's not your real birth name, So I do love Kathy Digman, you know, but you know what? I love Starlight. Starlight, anytime I tell people my name's Starlight, if I'm out in public and you meet me, they're like, hey, my name is this. And I'm like, my name is Starlight, so that's who I am. Even though my legal name is still Kathy and I have to use that name when I do paperwork and all that, but really I am Starlight now, you know, so you can reinvent yourself, celebrate who you are today, even if it's not your birthday, say, hey, I've come a long way. I've got through some shit, I have, there's times I wanted to give up. I've been on my, that's how I met my twin flame is in not 19, boy, that would have been a long time ago, but 2017, I was on my kitchen floor, crawling around, crying, for help, asking for guidance, trying to figure out what the heck is going on, and that's how I met my husband, my twin flame, my king for life, he came and he rescued me. He rescued me from me, you know. So, you can come up with a name that you love, have a meaningful name, something that really stands out like Starlight, where you can reinvent and say, you know what, yeah, my old self has gone through hell, and that old self cannot no longer live in the 3D. Starlight's not in the 3D anymore. I'm in the love frequency, the 5D, the fifth dimension, where love is supreme. Let love guide you, not fear. That is so important. Don't be in the fear mode. Focus on yourself. Don't get distracted. And that's how this 3D matrix is out there. Is people try to distract you, try to, pull you off of your path that you're trying to work so hard on. Don't let that be you. Be strong. Let people know, hey, I would like to hang out with you, but really, I got some important business here to take care of. I could have got so stressed out with my computer problems, my phone issue and stuff like that. I will work on it when I get to it, when I can make time for it. I am not going to stress myself out and spend, half a day trying to figure it out. I am just going to take my time, with that, a little bit here and there, baby steps, and you do. There's sometimes something horrible can come in your life and you'd be like, you don't want fear to guide you. You want love to guide you. Focus on the things that you want, not on the things that you don't want. Stay in the now. Stay in the present moment. And I am so grateful for Kathy Digman to get me through all that she's gone through, and I am a greater version of myself, and there's so much level still that Starlight needs to go through. So anyway, I love you so much, and you want to celebrate yourself every day, and really love yourself and say, you know what, you've gone through a lot. Give yourself a break. Don't push yourself so hard. It causes you to get stressed out. The universe wants you to have balance, want you to love yourself no matter what don't even listen to what other people say. It doesn't matter what other people's opinions are, because they are like people's armpits. They stink, don't they? Yes. Especially if the opinions are negative. They do stink. And you want to really avoid those kind of people. And like I've done, I've pretty much let everybody out of my life go. It's like, it's either them or me. And I picked me. Either I'm going to go and not do good in a positive way, because, if I let other people affect me, then it's taking me down. It's either I'm going to fall down or I'm going to have to let them go. Well, I decided I'm going to let you go, because by me, like, having you hold on to me, you're pulling me down, and I'm not having that. I am very powerful. I am worthy of a beautiful life, and I am taking back my power. I am becoming that greatest version of myself. I can do this. And if you are going through some stuff in your life, you got to understand you can do this. You got to learn how to have balance. Like I said, those numbers are so important in the universe, and studying your dreams and listening to videos and doing stuff. You got to act upon it. You can't just hear it and just not do anything with it, because nothing's going to happen. So if you get those numbers, check the numbers out, but you got to do the work, do the homework. It's a lot of work, and it is. It's going to test you, it's going to try you, and all this stuff, but it will strengthen you in the end. Kathy didn't go through hell, to end that way, So all that stuff that Kathy Dingman went through gives me the tools that I have now, that I'm like, okay, if I didn't go through all that stuff, I wouldn't have learned and have the wisdom that I have today. Now, I have all the tools and the wisdom and the knowledge that Kathy Dingman went through, and now I have those tools. I have the keys. I am taking my life back. They don't have any power over Starlight anymore. I have something to live for. I have a beautiful twin flame in my heart space, and I love him so much, and you have a twin flame inside of you too, so you are more than enough. You do enough, and you have enough. And just be grateful and thank, the universe always, all the time. I'm always thanking the universe for, like everything. Thank the universe, God, for everything. Everything that you have, things that you don't even think about. Think about your health. The food that you have in your refrigerator. It doesn't always have to be there. Thank the universe for the roof that you have over your house. And that's why it's so important not to judge the homeless people or people, because one day it could be you. You could be the one out there on the streets, because, nothing, anything could happen at any given moment in time. And that's why it's so important to do good to others, as you would do unto yourself, really. But take care of yourself first. Make sure you're taking care of all your needs. And then when you take care of all your needs and all the things that, make sure you're resting, getting good rest. Make sure you're eating good. Make sure you're getting out in nature. Try some meditation, yoga, exercise. Take care of this. Take care of this vessel that God gave you. If you smoke, try to find a way of quitting. Don't say you can't. You can. It's a mindset, and stay away from people that do, because it's going to trip you up. I love you so much, and, so happy birthday to Starlight, and, I am a queen, and I do have a king out there. He is so handsome, and, you can have all your heart's desire, but it does take a lot of work to get there. So anyway, this is Starlight. And I really hope you get some help from this video. Make sure you get out in nature. I already took my walk today. It was probably a good hour, more than actually about a couple hour walk already this morning. Starlight was up and out. There's things out there, and if you don't go out and get them, you're going to lose opportunities. So anyway, I do love you, and you can give this video a thumbs up. You could share it with a friend, a family member, a cat, a dog, a bird. You know, I love birds, so yeah, share it with a bird. And also you could subscribe to my YouTube channel. Don't forget the notification bell. You could leave a message down below. You could also follow me on Instagram, and that is at 1995 Starlight, or on Facebook at Kathy with a K Dingman Starlight. And, you know, thank you for joining me to celebrate my birthday. And you have a blessed day. Stay positive. You know, believe in yourself that you got this, you can do this. Don't listen to the negative energy out there, the people that are trying to trip you up. You know, you gotta have faith in yourself. You know, sometimes other people do have faith in us. See, I do. I have some people. I got some people out there. They believe in Starlight. You know, and I believe in me. I believe I can do this, and I'm going to do this. So it's just one day at a time. So anyway, this is Starlight, love and light. Peace.